Hello everyone, Carlo here from Team Aggro. So today, the deck that I will be featuring is a burn deck, utilizing the one of the new cards, which is the Dune Keeper, Bakay Reaper, and Rain Spat. So this is a burn deck by my teammate Beyond, and he told me that this idea came from 4LW. So this is a very good deck for climbing because the decks are so fast. And I love fast decks. I love aggro decks because aggro decks are the decks that you want to be playing if you want to just go for the pure climbing and fast climbing. So this deck, it runs a lot of one drop, and these one drops are very aggressive one drops. Dune Keeper, ideally Dune Keeper deals 4. Legion Saboteur at most deals 3. Bakay Reaper is a very flexible one drop but has a lot of potential for more damage and Precious Pet. And House Spider's Imperial Demolitionist, Legion Grenadier for the 2 drop, and Azir Draven for 3 drop. And Ruin Runner and Captain Pharaon Darius for mid game overwhelm damage. So the finisher of this deck is probably Noxian Fervor and Decimate. But you could also use Ruinous Spot and Legion Imperial Demolitionist for different finisher. So for me, this deck is just for pure climbing, and the deck is very easy to use. Drop 1 drop at turn 1, drop 2 drop at turn 2, and drop one combination of 1 drop and 2 drop at turn 3 and go for the attack. So depending on the attack token, if you are attacking on even, drop attack when you have a wide board. If you are attacking on odds, attack when you drop your 1 drop unit. So for mulligan, of course you need to mulligan for a 1 drop because that is the way you will be starting to pressure or input damage to the opponent. And that is it, guys. So for fast climbing, use this deck. This is Burn Shurima Noxus deck by 4LW. So enjoy the games. Again, I am Carla from Team Aggro. Okay, so this, it looks like a mirror. Azir Darius. It is like a mirror match. The difference is the opponent is not using the Raven. So we have to look for 1 drop. And mulligan a little deeper for 1 drop. There it is. Dune Keeper. So of course for turn 1 you have to go Dune Keeper because this deals 4 damage. That's okay. We could attack here. Okay. So we dealt 4. The opponent did not block. I think that's a very greedy play for him. Okay, so he wants to pressure me. So we have a very good block here. We have House Spider as the blocker for this one. Okay. Okay, so we could go for a wide board. We have Dune Keeper plus Precious Pet and Bakay Reaper for a very insane. Wow, easy win. So we'll take that win. This is very good for fast climbing, guys. So if you want to reach master, or if you want a higher points in master, if you are already in master, go for this deck. This deck is absolute banger. So this is reputation. So we have a decent hand. We could keep Of course, we will be keeping the Legion Saboteur here. So that's nice. We have a good curve here. So let's drop the Legion Saboteur or Precious Pet. And then we could go wide here. We could go Precious Pet plus Legion Saboteur. So he goes for the Rock Hopper. Let us go for the Legion Saboteur. This connects 5 damage to him. Okay, so that's very good for us. He decided to block the vulnerable one. Legion Grenadier. So we have to drop the House Spider so that the Rolling Sands could vulnerable the smaller spider. Then we could go wide here. We could drop 2 Legion Grenadier here. He could go for 2 units. Okay, so he goes for the Bakay Sun Spinner. Let's drop another Legion Grenadier for a bigger damage here. So potentially we are dealing damage. So he will dropping down to 7. That's good for us. That's nice. So in hand we have 2 more damage from Imperial Demolitionist. We have to drop this Imperial Demolitionist so that it will be the one that will become vulnerable with the effect of the Rolling Sands. Thorn of the Rose. We have to drop this Azir. So if he goes for the open attack, if he goes for the attack, we could just tank everything. Because potentially at open attack. That's good for us. He did not bother attacking here. So we could potentially kill him. Okay, so let's drop down this spider so that we will level up the Azir. Then go for the attack. So this is lethal. Depending on the block, this is potentially lethal for the opponent. The addition of Azir in the deck adds to the aggression of the deck. And Azir fits in a burn deck because of the sand soldiers that he is generating. So this is Azir is a very good aggro card in my own opinion. So he will be dropping down to 1. But that's okay. We have Legion Grenadier. Let's drop this Grenadier. And then GG. So that's 2-0. One more game. $68. Fiora. Mono Fiora. That's a very interesting matchup. Okay, so very weird hand. Kick everything. Let us go for the our standard play, our standard line of play, which is going aggro. So the first two turns here are very crucial in dealing damage to the opponent because this is the one of the turns when Fiora mono Fiora deck has no access to units because of course the only unit they have is Fiora. So he goes for the entreat, which is nice for him. Okay, so he goes for the Fiora naked without additional mana. Let's see if the opponent here will attack. But I'm thinking if I will be dropping something or not. I think need to think carefully. I'll just pass there because Draven is very good for us because now we will have a Whirling Death in hand. Okay, so we could attack with everything. We could attack with everything. Okay, so if he does this, I think he will go for the barrier. Oh no. That's very bad for him. Okay. Then he blocked with the Draven. So this is okay, so let us go for the level up of Draven. It's very nice. Oh my god. We killed the Fiora. So we're looking for 2 more Fioras to kill. Or finish the opponent's Nexus. So we have a level up Draven that's very good for us. Then we will be dealing 5 more damage. So 11. The opponent drops to 11. So at 5 mana, the opponent is very vulnerable here to losing the game. So he goes for the Fiora. We go for the Ruin Runner. Okay, so next turn, let's drop another. Let's drop this another Ruin Runner to put pressure on the opponent. So easy win. So that is it for the deck, guys. If you want fast climbing and if you want points in master, this is very reliable deck for you. But if you will be facing up against the Watcher deck, please just go next. Click the surrender button because that will be a very hard and that will be a very discouraging game for you guys.